ensure they step confidently into the professional world. The program focuses on aptitude skills, soft skills, technical skills, resume building, and mock interviews. To crack campus placements, let's embark on this journey of learning and grow together. Without any further ado, I would like to invite our Principal Dr. G. Anil Kumar. Next, I request our Director, Dr. P. Venugopal Reddy Garu, on the stage. Next, I heartily invite Mr. Professor Nafi Reddy Garu, ex-employee of Accenture, on the stage as a teacher. Now, request Mr. Sudhir Garu from Unnati Learning Systems on the stage and speak. This Pro 28 by Dr. Ibrahimpatnam. I request all the dignitaries to take a step forward to light the lamp.
Good afternoon, the dignitaries and theirs, attendees, faculty members, and my dear students. It is a great day in the history of science where we took program. Actually, we started it as a pilot project. Pilot project to train the students in a particular model. If we do succeed in this model, we would like to adapt it for the coming years. So we started our journey with Radhakrishna Garu, ex-IBM employee. He was guiding us. Definitely, I'll be feeling more happy if you would have heard. But he is busy with his engagements and is there at US, and he is also missing this particular occasion. We planned it, we wanted to execute it within short time, as the placements we used to train, we used to call the people who were interested and all, but we never selected few students. This time we selected, and the selected students are here. The main occasion is not only starting the Pro 28, but to congratulate those 30 students who were selected. And heartiest congratulations to all those 30 students. It is a stepping stone to build your career. Grab the opportunities and becoming a model, role model to your classmates and your juniors. definitely when we started this program, we thought what would be the name of this particular program. Okay, and the team of HODs and few senior faculty members were part of this particular program, and we were thinking about a good name, Allied Group. Okay, our fabulous students. We were thinking about so many other options. Okay, but usually, if a project is started, something like a movie, like RRR, okay, some names together, they put, they wanted to recognize it with some name, okay, with those people. So here also we were talking about this program, this project, this program, this project, okay. Then finally, okay, we were thinking that now it is only a pilot project, but the project first years who reaches their final year in 2028, okay, that is our target. We have to place each and every individual in this first year, present first year student. Okay, that is our target. Then this program is called as program 28 for that reason. Already I think Radhakrishna Garu, when he met you, he mentioned it, I don't know. And the tremendous support we received from our director sir and chairman Chandrasekhar Reddy Garu, okay, and other faculty members. With this, we could continue our journey here. And the training program will be started officially today. Okay, and it is a full training program from tomorrow. Our partners for this training program for this year are ULS, Unnati Limited Systems. Actually, Jeevan Garu is my close friend, not only a friend, he is like a family member to me. Definitely, when I offered this, he was very happy. He was very happy to agree and be part of this particular program. He was not here, so from Unnati Limited Systems, Sudhir Garu as the representative here, and Jeevan and team will take you to your destination. Alright, when a name is given, okay, when we had a long process to select the students, what is the destination of this particular batch? The destination of this particular batch is educate the student, nurture the students in the latest trends in technology, improve them in their skills, not only technical skills but also communication skills, attitude, reasoning, interview skills, etc. If we could improve in all these areas, definitely one can be selected in interviews. Of course, I requested Naveen Garu to be here. Okay, after this particular inaugural session, Sudhir Garu definitely will be handling the 30 students who are selected. We already informed you who who were selected, and the remaining students, those who could not make that bullseye, hit that bullseye. Okay, Navin sir will talk to you people. So after this program, take your lunch, come back immediately. All the final years will be assembled somewhere. Okay, and he will talk to you where exactly things gone wrong. Okay, not actually wrong. Okay, what we know which is right, but in the opposite person's, I mean interview's side, that may be okay, something wrong. Then where we need to correct ourselves. Okay, what are the areas we need to improve ourselves? So these things you try to identify. Okay, and then we will plan something else for those people who are not in this particular batch. Definitely, I mean, lot many meetings. We were meeting every Wednesday with a core group of HODs, senior faculty members. Okay, and the other members like Navin Garu and Radhakrishna Garu and the remaining team were meeting regularly. Last week I think 3 times we met. Okay, and otherwise every Wednesday I think 2 weeks we met on Saturday also. Okay, when the meeting started at 7 o'clock in the evening, sometimes it passed 8:30 in the night. Don't think that, I mean, we simply conducted something, okay, and we are sending you to some training. No, lot of hard work by a group of eminent people here, okay, on the stage and off the stage. They were working hard to get something. That something is change in our students' life. We wanted to see that change in your lives. You know, when Navin Garu conducted the interviews, he said one thing. He said, I would like to look into the students. Usually what do you feel? You'll be feeling that communication, right? You'll be feeling that technical knowledge, right? No. He said, okay, I'll be looking into their attitude and aptitude. Then some of you might be understood why I could not select into that particular group. Okay, how to talk to the interviewer? What could be your body language? What could be your voice modulation? All these things come. Definitely, we are here to mold you. We are here to train you. We are here to guide you and mentor you. Right? I promise all, not only these 30, okay, all the students who are eligible are going to get placed in this academic year. We have time till next May, till the completion of your 4th year second semester. Definitely, we are going to complete this particular project, okay, of placing all the students of the final year. And anyway, from the next semester onwards, definitely this complete semester we were spending on how to plan this particular program, okay, and then how to take up the training and all. So all these things were happening. For 3rd years, we are planning from the next semester onwards. So 3rd year, second semester will be trained. Okay. In 4th year, you will be given only company specific training. That is more than enough to get the placements. Right? From 2nd year onwards, we plan for internships, we plan for certifications. Not simple certifications. Okay, I'd like to raise my students to the global certifications. Okay, in different technologies. So we plan everything. We wanted to make it success, and with, all these things can happen with the elders' blessings and your cooperation. Right? I wish all the very best, all the students who are here, and especially the selected fabulous 30 students. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request our director, Dr. P. Venugopal Reddy Garu, to encourage the students.
Dignity sitting off the dais. Good afternoon to all. At the outset, whenever there is a program connected with placements, definitely we will encourage. Definitely we will encourage all the programs connected with placements. Definitely we will encourage. I am sure that this will also will have wonderful day. You are 490, 70, 2028 means we are planning a lot. Things we are since you are planning to have wonderful things, I am sure there will not be any problem at all. Absolutely no problem at all. Whatever problems we face, in case of any problems, we will definitely overcome them, and I am sure we will have wonderful time. We will all the best for this batch who are going to become wonderful people.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Komber Navi Reddy Garu to address our students.
Good afternoon, all. How are you doing today? I hear only some voices. Guitar lunch? So, some of you may know me. I'm Naveen. I go to Naveen. So, I've been working for around 30 years in various industries. I come with an expected production engineering. Started my career in 2018. Moved on to IT, moved on right now. Started building software systems, frameworks. Now I freelance troubleshooting critical problems from clients that I work on my own and consulting for different people like IT, CN, to architects. Not it's audible now? Yes. So, how I got associated is RT and I have been colleagues and friends for 20 plus years now. Right? So when he came, he went to US, he wanted me to handle some things. That's why I came into this program, and especially to assess and down select a
core group of people who will go into the initial batch of trainings that we set up. Mr. Anil had mentioned. And again, all the assessment happened without any prejudice, I would say. Some of the key factors we said is adaptability and application. Some things we looked at are talk in detail in the next session, like people who are involved to it. But again, don't take it right as a failure. This is only the first step you have to make, right? And always, right? Only some people cross the hurdle at the first step. Some people, most of the people cross. I'd like to share my journey, right? My life's journey with all you guys. So how I overcame my difficulties, right? My failures, to be where I am. I will consider myself very successful, right? Or not successful, it depends on which side of the prism you're looking at. So I come from a rural background, right? My father was a marginal farmer having like 2 acres of land. When I came to the age of 5 years, they wanted to put me in a school because there was no school in my village. They shipped me to Hyderabad to my aunt's house. And I got into school in Hyderabad, there I started studying. But suddenly, right at the age of 5, right, at that time I was young, right, it was still a bias society, there was bias towards the male child, so I was a son after 2 daughters. I was pampered a lot for the first 5 years. Suddenly I came into an alien environment where there was one of the few kids in the house. Right. Went into college, I was an introvert. I was used to everybody giving me things, so I never thought of asking for things. So when I went out to play, people ignored me, right? So even to this day, right, I'm a very big introvert. I don't like speaking. Right? I get lost when I'm in a conversation. Right? But at the same time, if there is a particular topic, right, I can hold my own. And that's a skill I knew, right? I cannot make small talk. I cannot engage people in small talk. So I built something which will help me, right, talk to people. And that is knowledge. So at a very young age, I started reading, right, reading books. Any book you throw at me, I can read it in a couple of hours. And right, I'll understand, not just read, I can understand that. Right? Be it engineering, be it right, medical, be it whatever. Right? So I could read. By the time I was so engrossed into reading books and understanding things, by the time I came into ninth, I could solve right, complex problems in right, limit theories, in differential calculus, in integral calculus, right, complex algebra. In ninth class, I solved the whole Resnick array. How many of you heard about it? There's a book for physics called as Resnick and array, if I remember the author correct, right? Well, right, so this was, in our time, it was used a lot for preparing for entrances and all, we didn't have, right? When I was in 10th, I could solve, we had this what they call as Agarwal classes and brilliant, right? There were 2 famous institutes which used to give material for my education. So in 10th class, I could solve it and I used to help my cousins and all with those, right? And there's a book that was called for physics called Erido, right? Very few people could solve it, right? So I was one of the people who solved the entire book end to end, and I even wrote a solution for it. I won my first maths Olympiad when I was in 9th, right? And the last one when I was in 2nd, right? In between, right? Various levels. So I have right, 4 silver medals and 3 gold medals in maths Olympiad and 2 gold medals in what I'm saying is, I was an introvert, right? I couldn't talk. I couldn't interact with people or engage with people. So I built skills which will help me cover up my weaknesses. Right? So the point I want to do is not boast on my right achievements. Point here I want to address to all of you is all of us will have some challenges. Right? It could be social, it could be economical, it could be own personal challenges, right? It could be language barriers. Right? But the crux of the thing is, all of us will have our weaknesses, all of us will have our strengths. Right? If you look deep inside, you know, you always, if you introspect properly, you will find what is your USP, what is your mojo. How many of you understand the word mojo? Everybody has a mojo, right? We all see movies. No two actors are same, right? Different actors bring out a different aspect of acting, right? Some may be good at emoting emotional scenes, some may be good at emoting comedy scenes, right? Some may be good at emoting action scenes, right? Different people have got a different mojo, right? And that's their USP. So how you succeed, right, is how you highlight your strengths and so that they cover up your weaknesses. You can never do away with your weaknesses, right? But people don't see them. Your strengths are highlighted to such a way that it casts a kind of halo. You all understand halo, right? So we see gods having the halo behind them, right? That's the halo. So you create the halo that people are not seeing the weaknesses behind them. So that's the main thing, right? So you can see in a lot of things, right? How many of you seen Krishna? Actor Krishna. You see his movies? Have you seen him dance? Right? How well he dances?
Exercises, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right? So his dance is like an exercise in school, right? So, but he's still, right, an actor who succeeded, right, and acted in more than 300 films. Okay? He was, right, commercially one of the most successful actors of his generation. N.T. Ramarao A.N.R. may be more acknowledged, but commercially he was more successful. And he built a big empire around it. So in spite of his weaknesses, he couldn't dance. His dialogue delivery was always monotonous, but he held the audience. Right? So always find your mojo. Right? And it doesn't start. Right? Success doesn't come in one day. Right? There will always be failures. You'll always hit hurdles. So learn from your hurdles. Every hurdle and every failure, right? I won't call it failure. Every time you fall, you should learn something from it. If you are not learning, then you are not progressing. Right? If you are not falling, then also you are not progressing. Can Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli hit century in every match? No, right? So there will be times when they will hit a century or a 50 or a 0. Right? The same goes for all of us. So whenever we fail, we have to analyze why we have failed and improve those areas. Right? So that's the only mantra for success. Right? Again, another part of my life journey, right? I didn't go to a very famous college or a big college, right, to get into a big organization or to get into a good position. Right? So in spite of all my academics I boasted about, right, there were various reasons I couldn't get into a good college. Right? So my mother said, okay, he used to, right, be part of Communist Party of India. So he said, we have exchange programs. Then at that time we had Soviet Union. Right? So people send us. So Communist Party of India has some, I'll send you there. So I couldn't get, right? I didn't go to an entrance to college, I went to a lab. Okay. Right? So I went there. When I went, I thought I'll get into some good university in Moscow. But I was sent to very unknown place, right, called as Armenia. It's a very small country now, just about Turkey. Right? And when I went a year before that, it was ravaged by a very broken down country. Right? I started my journey right, of engineering. And engineering for us was in Russian, no English. Same barrier a lot of people speak, right? The language barrier. You come from Telugu medium or different, right, vernacular languages, so it becomes a challenge. Right? Same way, right? I faced a similar challenge. Again, what I did, right? I was very poor at languages. Even Telugu, right? I am very poor at it. I used to fail in Telugu. My teachers only used to pass me and promote me from class to class is because I was good at maths and science. Okay. So that's how I survived school till inter. Right? And this has been my journey. So languages have been always a problem, right? Speaking has always been a problem. What I try to do, I try to get knowledge, I try to get knowledge. Now if I go into a client call, if I talk about, right, software architecture, if I talk about machines, right, or anything, right, I can hold my mouth. So I can engage in the conversation. But if anybody is talking today morning, I was coming with Balram sir in the car, after first 5 minutes we didn't have anything to talk. Because I am that kind of a person, I talk on points, right? So I cannot engage in a small talk or in a conversation, right? So that's how I mean, right? And another thing when I realized, right, I need to talk something also is when I went into my engineering. Right? So till 11, we write our exams, right? All you guys, you write your exams. In our university, we write an exam, then we have a viva for a day exam. And we don't have a syllabus or a textbook. Right? For us, syllabus is topics. Right? So suppose strength of materials is there. They'll say first year strength of materials, these are the topics that we cover. And in the viva they can ask anything under the sun. And the first exam I gave was a maths exam. Right? So we have a grading from 0 to 5. Okay, and 3 is pass. Okay, so first semester I went, I gave the maths exam, I was very confident I'll get 5. Okay. Winner of 5 Olympiads, so I should have something in me, right? I went there, the professor said, okay, you should get a 2, but since right, you are a foreign student, I am passing you, I'll give you a 3. I got really pissed off, and my ego was absolutely hurt, right? And I came to my hostel, I was just ranking, right, doing all sorts of things. And my senior said, okay, if you're so confident about your subject, you have an option, right? You can call for a commission. So we have that option. If you are not satisfied with what your professor is giving, you can call for a commission. So commission comes from eminent personalities outside your own university. If you prove, right, your knowledge, you get what you deserve, right? If you don't, then you are detained or right for 6 months. So you go back 1 semester, right, in your academic time, right? And if you prove, your professor is given a D mark because he didn't assess you properly. So there was a two-sided sword, right? So I said I'll take a risk. I didn't even think properly. I was really agitated, right? I said next day I went and I put for a commission. They came all, right, all guys with white hair, 60 years, youngest was 60 years, right? And lots of research papers, multiple PhDs. They are sitting and asking me, right? And I could hold my own, right? Answer every question they come. Why I was able to do was, before I answered, they said, why do you think you didn't get the marks? I said, I have a language problem, I was speaking problem. Right? So then they gave me an option. Whenever you have a whiteboard there, you have a marker. Whenever you think you're stuck or can't speak or explain anything, you write it on the board. Right? So that's why I was able to clear, I got a 5. Right? So that's when I learned, right, you need to communicate, and the art of communication can happen in multiple ways. You need not be a good orator, right, to communicate. You need not be having a good command over language to communicate. What you need to have is command over the subject you are speaking about. So when you go into an interview, one thing to remember, you should know how to hold the attention of, right, the person on the opposite side, and that you'll always follow. Tomorrow you go to a client to present your idea or to, right, give a solution to their problems. You should know how to hold their attention. That will be the key. How you will find that is up to you. Everybody can teach methods. Some may work for some may work. There is no fixed formula. Right? There is nothing but A plus B whole square equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square in life. Everything is great, right? You can interpret it in multiple ways. This is a key learning I had in my life, and I take it. The second thing is the learning never stops, right? If you think I'm now an engineer, I don't need to learn anymore, learning never stops. Because different things come, learning is always continuous, always going. Just after 2 days after I came to you guys a month back, I have enrolled into an MTech program for AI and ML. I'm already working for 5 years in AI and ML. Data science, AI, ML, both where I do large projects. But I have enrolled because I feel I need to learn something. And again, when you go from academics, to industry, there is a process of unlearning that you need. So always be flexible. So 3 things: find your own mojo, find the formula that will work for you, keep learning continuously. So these are the 3 things that will help you, achieve success in life. And success is again related. It may be different for different people. For somebody, it may be earning 1,000 crores. For somebody, it may be building this thing. But success is something that gives you happiness. So persevere, learn how you want to achieve, you will have your success. I think I took a lot of time already. Thanks for your patiently hearing. All the best for you guys, both for the people going into recruitment lane and all others in your career. I wish you a successful career.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I would like to introduce about Unnati Learning Solutions, a trusted training and placement service provider for over 5 years. Is known for its commitment to quality and students' success. And Sudhir sir exemplifies this ethos by empowering learners with the skills and confidence needed to excel in their professional journeys. So I would like to request Mr. Sudhir sir to address the students.
Well, good morning guys. A few people it's still morning. Hi. I can see few people taking a small power nap. It's allowed, it's fine. We just had a heavy lunch, I believe. Yeah? Alright, for all of you who don't know who I am, as ma'am has rightly introduced, we're part of Unnati Group. This has been rebranded to Pyramid Consulting, and we are in this industry of upskilling, especially the engineering students on multiple various technology stacks, different trainings. It's almost close to 8 to 10 years now. As part of that, I am with Pyramid since almost a year plus, and I've joined Pyramid as an executive director. I look after all the corporate and the campus engagements. So I am the bridge in between campus and the corporates. Okay. Well, circling back to what we would be doing going forward is Pro 28. So the next 4 years, whoever is going to be part of this Pro 28 is going to be a very crazy learning for you. Okay. This learning will never stop. It's a continuous process, but we are here to give you the proper guidance and to show you the path where you can upskill on your own and crack those interviews and get yourselves placed in multiple companies. So I hope we all came here with a vision and a dream, right? So what is that? The vision of the college. I don't know how many people have gone through the board where you have this vision and mission statements. Can one of you please raise your hand and tell me what is the vision of Site Group of Engineering Colleges? What is the vision? Okay. To impart quality education, isn't it? Right? And to innovate and to give the best in terms of whatever learnings you have learned so far. Are we going to take up that challenge? Yes? No? Maybe? How many of you say yes? I can't hear you. Yes? Yes. I think the lunch is done now. Still want to eat? Okay. So yes, let us try to give our best Let us try to learn every single day, because if you want to earn, the first thing that you have to do is to learn. Earn is E-A-R-N, right? Earning. You drop the E word, you learn. L-E-A-R-N. If you don't learn, you won't earn. So learn properly, only then you will learn, right? Cool. I'll see you just now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now it's an open call to all the heads of the departments to address about the Pro 28 to our students.
We are selected for Pro 28 students. So all the best. Thank you.
As you know, we are in the process of Pro 28 for last 3 months. And we are keep on telling you. And the selection process over. And the people who are not selected, very successful studies. And congrats other people. And you know, selection process over. And you will go undergo some training now. That just attending the training and getting the class is not enough to get the placement or any success. You need to keep on practicing the things, and you need to have a efforts, determination, and hard work to get the success. So all your best. The people are not selected for the program. Respected dignitaries on the dais, dear faculty and students. At the outset, I would like to congratulate all the Pro 28 shortlisted students. Pro 28 is not a program for me, it's a mission. The difference between program and mission: program is meant for limited outcomes. Predefined and short, limited time, limited outcomes will be there. Mission means it's a lifetime program. So I think the Pro 28 is going to change the dimension of science and its progress, and this mission will day to day increase, and I hope that by 2028 it will be in a full-fledged, full spectrum. I wish to congratulate everybody and all the best to all the candidates. Thank
Good afternoon all. First of all, I would like to congratulate the students who have been selected. You have been shortlisted and then you have been selected. So for that I need to congratulate you. And moreover, the main things to getting the success is you need to have confidence. Okay, you need to believe in yourself, think positive, and next you need to be passionate. Okay, you should dream something and you should be passionate about that and try to be flexible. Okay, you should adopt the things. Okay, you should not get adjusted. Adopt the things, adopt the environment, and try to learn and grow. Okay, all the best, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Now it's time for the students.
Thank you a lot. And once again, very long to one and all, dais and all areas. Yes, I would like to add few things around over here. See, when this particular program has been initiated a couple of months back, and the management included RKSR in this particular program, he had a broad vision in this particular thing that in the academic year of 2028, here we should see a 100% echo of that particular. So it is not something that
we are planning about tomorrow and we are deciding about today. It's something down the line we want to achieve that particular thing. And in this particular process, what we are trying to consider is we are taking all those people who are falling in the way of this particular thing. The 25, 26, 27 passouts are going to be our cherished one in this particular period. So what we want to have in this particular thing is to add value for your certification. I do think you all know that you are the outcomes of 10 plus 2 plus 4, isn't it? So what does that 10 plus 2 plus 4 brings to you? It only makes you eligible to apply to certain company or to make eligible for certain company. Not beyond that. You are not going to be entertained for directly for an interview, or either you are not even called for an interview, but you are being associated with that particular approximation where you can easily make yourself as a probable prosperous candidate. And this particular program, when RK designed it, and he said we want to have all the final years, we are from this particular program of this particular academic year, 25 passouts. So he planned that particular session. What does it include? It includes the same parameter what any MNC does. Any MNC, any second MNC does the same thing. So the process begins with that particular thing in two ways. One is to enumerate yourself, where you are standing and how you are going to prepare yourself. And the other one is how you are going to trust you. Because that is the parameter of our Indian education. At the end of the day, without an exam, you are not going to be qualified, you are not going to be given a degree. You know it more better from the COVID period, isn't it? So even this particular area also, we need to have a testing parameter for that particular thing. And we were fortunate that almost at least 145 students registered for this particular portal test process, and you all took the exam very seriously. That you found on that particular day that you are still trying to prepare yourself, learn yourself even before the exam, couple of minutes before. And the session of the evaluation was also very unique. Many good things came into picture. We also learned a lot about you. Even before you knew your strengths or weaknesses, you displayed your digital footprints for us. So that way, we tried to understand you. And from that particular level, at least we shortlisted 79 people, and you all know what was the parameter of judging you in the shortlisting process. And David sir came into picture, and David sir had that particular gun directly go in a very parallel step. Parallel. Not every institution goes with the testing of attitude and aptitude, isn't it? Attitude is something. Do you have attitude? Do you have attitude? I do believe, hope so. But it was a test. Now, attitude is to be tested. Attitude is something I can. Attitude could be something I will. Attitude maybe I can do it. Attitude maybe I may not. So attitude is everything. To take your whole life, if you have done anything, it's all only shaping and grading of yourself, your personality. That's all. If you are something, and that is the result of an outcome of your attitude itself. And attitude is something which you cannot shape it or make it. Just because Einstein or someone is saying you cannot learn in a day. If you want to practice it something, to adopt certain sort of changes, it will take you over a period of time. Provided if you are interested, if you are serious over there. If your serious is not there, then it will not come. Now take the example of this particular thing. What is this particular activity we are doing right now? We are having the final years, third years, maybe second years are missing, first years are there. What is that we want to deliver to all of you? That there is an ambitious project which is aimed and claimed for you, and you are into that particular basket if you do yourself. Nothing comes for free. If the management is thinking about you and your career to build, we are, or the Unity learning systems is bridging that particular gap, and the parameter is that you should try to evade that particular or bridge that particular gaps which are available or identified. Even at the end of that particular of your offline exam, if you try to test yourself, we asked you, tell about yourself with regard to your strengths and weaknesses. Good many number of people gave that particular exclamation, that particular Google form. And our RK sir had that good time to go and check each and every individual, almost to 15 type of specific things were being recorded. I don't think you all know who it. It's positive or negative, that might be secondary thing, but at least you presented yourself what you were, isn't it? Now that's what this particular thing, I can't connect this particular thing with regard to Larissa's statement. Knowing the weakness is more important to make you strengthen. Now sir took the example of our film stars, ANR, NDR and Krishna. Sir gave good example. I will add an input for that particular thing. ANR is known for what?
Acting.
Love stories. NDR is known for what? Mythologies and social dramas. And Krishna is known for action. And he was successful because he never competed in other areas. Now it is you should know what are your weaknesses, because there is always a competition for you. Now you take the same chart, 145 people took the exam and only 30 people stand in the list. What does it mean? For every 145 people there were competitors of 5 in numerical. So you are a better eliminee of 5 individuals. Now this number could increase or vary, but depend upon that. More people might have been promising, then it could be have even reduced there. But think, there is always a competition. You need to prove yourself. And no one gives space for that particular thing. You should always adopt these particular things which have to come into picture. Right? So, adding on this particular thing, I end this particular one. I just like we all feel this is a day of happiness, celebration. So I also congratulate all those 30 people and also those 145 people who take the exam very serious. Now you know where you are. What are your weaknesses? Identify yourself and come back. There could be something else for you also. Provided if you are coming forward. There is always a foot in front and a foot last in vain. So you need to come in. So thanking you all once again with my wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the students, especially for Pro 28 students. Okay? So I request, it's an open call to the students who want to share their feelings and tell about their expectations.
Hello everyone, I'm Sharika. I'm very much elated and excited to be a part of Pro 28. I'm looking forward to gain knowledge from the industrial experts and skills that help me in excelling and advancing in my career. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yes.
Present our technicians and stories and faculty members. Really proud to be a part of Pro 28 program, and I'm really looking forward to private limited company to show my skills and my training experience also. Thank you, sir.
So I really felt happy selecting this round. And as for what I want to become in it, good opportunities for what they are providing and utilize everything for our career.
To have a clear idea about Pro 28, our technical team made a small video which is ready to play. So I request all the dignitaries to step down and grace front line seats and watch the video for a moment.
Selected for this Pro 28 intensive training program. You should be proud of being selected as a part of this 150 students who will be for the selection process. You are the top 30 people, and you should really celebrate this occasion being part of this program and today's inauguration session. A big applause for the successful candidates who are joining us today and will continue with us for the next 3 or 4 months duration till the time we complete this training program and we become successful. Hello, University, Radhakrishnan. I met most of you in the month of September this year in your college campus. First, I'm meeting with all of you, your staff, members, and staff members. It is really hard work by all of you. There is a big thank you for all those people, and we really appreciate the hard work that has come so far. Not to forget Naveen from Accenture, he is there. There's also the big thanks to him. He is very investment in this company. He is paid his rightful time in computer campus and conducting use of all the workers selected in the related and a bit for the Thank you, Naveen. And without forgetting, I would also like to thank your top management that includes your secretary government secretary and your director very well. Without their unwavering support, this program is simply not possible. At every moment of our effort, they gave their valuable advices, they gave their support, and we will stand here with all the 30,000 bright students in this room, celebrating this inauguration session. Welcome on board. Start. We are planning to impart the required practices for all those celebrated in this process. Especially focusing on the required
Thank you for R.K. Garu. Give him a big round of applause. Now it's time for dispersal. I thank all the dignitaries, HODs, faculty and all the students who are present here, taking a part in this inaugural event. Once again, thank you to one and all. And I instruct Pro 28 students to move to the Lab 8 after